Hi, I'm Jules, your practical mystic, empowering you to walk your mystical path with practical feet. All right, tell me if this sounds familiar. You're going about your day, and all of a sudden, the thought of a person that was once in your life pops into your head. And at that moment, your energy shifts. All of a sudden, you start feeling grumpy. Perhaps you feel tired. Perhaps you just feel really pissed off. Maybe you feel just weepy. Whatever it is, that is evidence of a cord, a connection that is still happening between you and this person. This can also happen with situations. So, for example, an argument that you may have had with a family member or a lover, that can happen as well. You think about this briefly, and all of a sudden, your energy is sort of being sucked into that person or into that time, that experience that you had, that situation. Now, energetic cords are very useful most of the time. This is how we empathize and develop much of our relationships with people. And so energetic cords can be really lovely and beautiful when done in a good and true and beautiful and clean way. There are some times that energetic cords are no longer serving us. Perhaps they served us at one time, but they're no longer serving us. Maybe you're done with that relationship, or you're done with that relationship in that form. Perhaps you just want this person out of your life. Perhaps this person never had permission to be in your life, but they sort of inserted themselves in there. Whatever the case may be, I bet that you can think of one person or situation, maybe a specific experience that you can think of that this kind of thing still happens with. And we're going to do some work today to rid yourselves of that. Okay, so go ahead and have this person, this experience in your mind and in your heart. And let's hold it lightly. So what that means is just think about this person or this, I'm going to use the word person and we'll know we're talking about both person and experience. Hold this person in your thoughts lightly. That means don't dive into the situation or the drama surrounding that person. Just envision the person. You can envision them as an energetic body. Go ahead and sit comfortably wherever you are. So if you're in a car, maybe push pause and save this one for later. And you can lay down as well. It's important to not be in a place where you're going to just check out. So maybe don't fall asleep. But and also, this is not a long process. You can take your time doing this, but it doesn't have to be a long process. Go ahead and sit comfortably and begin with grounding your own self. You feel either your feet on the ground or your bum in the chair. Feel your body. Then take a deep breath in through your nose. And release it out through the mouth, making that HA sound like you're fogging up a mirror. And with each inhalation, you're imagining that good and true and beautiful light of a beautiful color is coming in through your nose in the form of a breath and spreading out throughout your whole body. Now, if it's more comfortable to breathe in and out of your nose, go ahead and do that at this time. And we begin everything with gratitude and an acknowledgement of and a prayer to the mystery. So we thank all of our guardians, the good and true and beautiful allies that we have in our lives. We thank you for your presence here today to help us to reclaim our own energy. We thank the guardians of the 7 directions: east, south, west, north, above and below, and within. We thank all the good and true and beautiful angels and allies and healers for your presence in our lives. And if you have specific names or you like to pray in a different way, please go ahead and follow your own guidance on this. And we ask for your assistance in helping us to reclaim our own energy so that we can put all of our energy forward, moving forward in this life. And when your prayer feels complete and gratitude is given, go ahead and return your thoughts to that person or situation. And once again, we're just envisioning this person lightly. We're not diving into the drama or all the various conversations we've had with them. We are simply just envisioning their light body and envisioning and feeling your own light body. You might even feel your very cells in your body tingling a little bit. And just imagine that there is a cord that you see that extends from a part of your body into this person. And you just envision how thick this cord is and how long it might be. And you can almost see the energy traveling through it to this person and also from this person. There's no judgment here. This is just simply what happens when people are in relationship to one another. Cords happen. And you know that this is a safe place because we have called upon the good and true and beautiful allies and ancestors in the great mystery to be here. So this is a safe space. Just acknowledge that there may be feelings that come up for you. And there's no need to stifle these feelings or stop them in any way. Just breathe them in. And you can even thank these emotions for their place in your life. Even though emotions can sometimes feel very difficult. This is part of what makes us human beings and part of what makes our souls alive, is these emotions. So just acknowledge them, thank them. And if you need to spend more time with these emotions, You may pause this video. And for now, just turn your attention to the point on your body where that cord seems to connect. It could be anywhere. There's no right or wrong place. And for now, you don't need to draw any conclusions about where this point in your body is, that it is connected to the cord. It just simply is. And when you are ready, with a deep breath in, you can turn your attention to the cord, and you can give a gratitude for that time and that experience that you had with this person, this situation, whatever those learnings have been, whatever the teachings are. And you don't necessarily need to have that all mapped out, but just simply a gratitude for whatever the lessons are. And with a deep breath in one more time and out. You take a pair of scissors or perhaps a knife in your hand. Some people like to tie a ribbon around the cord and tie it off, much like an umbilical cord. With a deep breath in and out, however you choose to, you cut the cord. And now you feel the sensation of your energy drawing back into your light body. Deep breath in and out. And what once was a cord is returning to your body, your light body. And you may notice on your periphery that this person, this situation is drifting farther and farther away from you. And perhaps you notice that that piece of cord is returning to their light body, although it's not necessary that you see that all the way. You just focus on you. And all of the energy that is being returned to you is good and true and beautiful and is pure and yours. And you thank your energy. And you breathe it back into your body. And breathe it in. And you return to feeling your light body vibrating with each breath. This is your vibration, your signature vibration. No one else has a vibration exactly like yours. And at this time, when you breathe your energy in, you can imagine if there's anything that is maybe being held in your body that does not feel awesome, that does not feel good and true and beautiful. You just let it be released in your breath. So you breathe in the light and the divine vibration from the mystery. And you breathe out anything that maybe doesn't feel like yours, and you breathe out anything that might feel stuck or heavy or like you don't, like it's not useful. And you continue this process for as long as you need to. And if you feel like you need to continue this process longer, please go ahead and push pause and rejoin us when you are ready. And at this time, you return to feeling your physical body, your physical form. You can move your arms to touch yourself. And start feeling your feet on the ground and the roots that go into the earth. And when it feels right, go ahead and open up your eyes. And give a thanks for all of your allies and ancestors that have shown up today to help us in this process. We give thanks, allies and ancestors, angels, and Spirit. Thank you so much for your help in reclaiming our energy, for we need all of our energy to move forward. You may find that that this person or situation might creep up in your thoughts again, and if you choose to reconnect a cord to that, then you can choose to go dive into that thought and that feeling. But if you want to keep the cord severed and you want to continue on the path of reclaiming your energy, then just acknowledge it, the thought, and release it. And let it just drift away. People can feel energies when we are connected to them. You've heard stories about thinking of a person in your life, and maybe you call that person and they say, "Oh, I was just thinking about you." You know, your energies are connected because of the relationship, and it's really beautiful and lovely. And in the same token, if this is a person or a situation you no longer wish to be connected to, they might feel the lack of your energy there now because you have initiated this cord cutting. And they might not know what's going on, and they might choose to call you or write you an email or send you a text. So just be prepared that sometimes can happen, or they might show up in your dreams. This is a common occurrence. And now, it's up to you to remain intentional about any cords that you make from here on out with this person, or with anybody, but in particular with this person or situation. So you might need to repeat this process a couple of times if you dive back into that situation or reconnect the cord, and that's fine. There is no judgment. Sometimes cords are just really sticky and hard to break the first time, or you might have residual things to learn from each other. And so there's no judgment. You are doing wonderful just simply by acknowledging that there's a cord there and that energy is being exchanged. Yeah, if you have any questions, just type them down in the comments below. And with that, congratulations. You can also repeat this process for many other situations or people in your life. I wish you the very best day. Thank you.